Hi everyone. Happy Thursday. I'm quite tired. I was up until 5:30 at bingo, but you know what? It's never something that I would complain about. I can complain about the tiredness, but it's self-inflicted, yeah. It was really good though. We had so much fun playing bingo. I was one number away on the final bingo, and I actually got a bingo in the first round, but somebody got there before me. I know. I could have won some cookies from Three Baz Bakery, but I didn't. Right now I'm just having some kombucha. I'm having the blood orange and turmeric one. This morning some things came in the post. So the first thing that came was this. It is a roll of contact paper. So I've mentioned before that I'm thinking of putting white contact paper on this. This isn't white contact paper, it's like marble effect. And I got this to put on top of my desk because I thought it might be nice just to do something on that, because the wood finish, the white finish that's on it is chipped in places and stuff. So this might be a nice alternative just to give it something different as well, give it a bit of dimension so it's not just plain white. The other thing I got was some bio oil. So I got the big bottle of bio oil, 200 milliliters. People online rave about bio oil, and well, my hands are covered in scars from the cat. This one is worse, covered in scars. So I thought, if it's as good as it says, it might get rid of the scars. But I also bought two things from Amazon Germany. So I bought a 2 terabyte hard drive. 2 gigabytes, oh my god, that's nothing. A 2 terabyte hard drive, and I also bought 15 bottles of cat milk. It was on special offer. The 15 bottles were like €7 or something. It was all part of the Prime Day sales. Yesterday my brother got an AeroPress. It arrived in the post and he used it for the first time, and so he asked me if I had tried it, and I said I didn't, and he said, I hope you don't mind, I used some of your coffee because I have a load of ground coffee and he doesn't have any. And I said, yeah, no problem, which one did he use? And he said the one in the silver bag. So I thought the Lavazza, and I was like, oh, how did it work? And he pointed at the bag. He said, this one, yeah, it tasted quite nice. And then I said, okay, that's decaf. He had used my Super Value decaf coffee that I have in the press, and he said he was wondering why he needed to go get a Red Bull at lunchtime. Now I've decided to try the AeroPress myself. I went onto their website and they said you can actually do it with cold water and make a sort of cold brew. So that's what I've done, and then I topped it up with some water and threw in my ice cubes, my stevia, and a little bit of caramel. My ratio of coffee to oat milk is way off. It's overpoweringly oat milk, but it's good. I'm just waiting, sitting here, I'm like that meme of the girl sitting on the bed. I'm just waiting for RuPaul's Drag Race season 6, the All-Star 6 to come out. It's supposed to be released on Netflix today. I know it was coming out at like 3 AM. I don't know, was that Eastern or Pacific? On Peacock, I think. No, Paramount Plus in America. Well, it doesn't matter what part of America they were speaking about because it's well gone 3 AM. So, when is it going to appear on Netflix? I'm just sitting here waiting. Series 6 of All Stars is on Netflix now. Yay! I just watched 2 episodes of Friends, and between the episodes I checked and it wasn't on, so when the last one finished I checked it and it's on now. It is 27 minutes past 6. And I'm just logging into my system for work. I had Frankos for dinner and it was so nice. Eiley has been in a mood this evening. She wouldn't come down from the attic to anyone but me. And then I was playing with her out in the sunroom and she was in behind the couch, and she came over and look, I don't know if you can see that. She scratched the base of my nose. And now it's bleeding. So I put a little alcohol spray, it's not hand gel, it's hand spray that I use, onto this tissue, and I'm holding it on it in hopes that it might stop the bleeding. It's just really stinging me. She just went to, I don't think she meant anything by it, but then, I don't know, she's just in a bad mood. But she was purring at me and nuzzling into me and licking me earlier, like, as in 10 minutes before this, so I don't know. I finished the 2 episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race yesterday, and without giving any spoilers away, there are 2 queens in the 2nd episode. How they were just safe and not in the top is beyond me. They made 2 of the most beautiful dresses I have ever seen in the challenge where they have to make it themselves. I saw one and I was like, oh my god, that's the most beautiful dress I've ever seen. And then the second one came out and I was like, oh my god, that's giving the first one a run for their money. But they are 2 of the most best constructed beautiful dresses I've ever seen on the runway, and the fact that they made them themselves in that time challenge blew my mind. Apparently bags under the eyes are like in now, so I'm going to be the most trend-setting person on earth. I was out the back and I could hear this noise and I looked up, and here was this one up in the attic looking out at me through the window. Kylie is sulking around here now. She decided to hop off the bed. Now she's just next to me. I'm watching Friends and not really doing anything else. Had dinner, had some pasta, and then after dinner I have some strawberry frozen yogurt from #SuperValue and some strawberries, and so I had them together and it was really nice. Good morning everybody. It's just 11 o'clock and I'm about to go downtown with Dad to #SuperValue. So I went into Eiley and she was in her litter tray. I could hear scratching and I was like, oh, she's in the litter tray. So I just ran upstairs and opened the door to the attic, and then she was still in the tray when I left. So she's a good cat. I need to get a more kitty litter, so I must order some when I come home. For now I'm going to go downtown. I am going to go out to Aldi. My dad was listening, sorry. I'm going to go out to Aldi because I need to get some carrot with some peanut butter, because I'm going to make a cake for Ruby, because we have her 10 years today. I know, we had her 10 years ago today. So I'm going to make her a little cake to say happy birthday. Don't look at me like that, I'm not crazy. Ruby's cake is cooked. I decided to take some creamy peanut butter and whip it up into kind of a lighter consistency and spread that out over the top. And I found a 1 and a 0 candle, so I'll put them on top for her. Yeah, I think it looks okay. I hope she likes it. Happy 10th birthday, Ruby! Yeah, we're matching. I put on my Kilkenny jersey to match her, and I made her a cake. Yeah, and I brought these 10 candles for the top of it, because it's your birthday. It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. Yeah. It's time to cut up Ruby's cake. So she's gone back outside and I'm gonna cut it up and I'm gonna bring her out a slice. Here it is. It seems to have kind of stuck in the middle, but I'm gonna bring it out to her. So let's see how she reacts. Doing some cake. Isn't that nice? I'm gonna say it is nice because she ripped it out of my hand. I think you're going to need some water with it, Ruby. Hello everybody, it's Sunday. I'm just having a coffee, regular coffee, nothing fancy. And I made my ice cubes then. So what I've done is I've just brewed a couple of the Nespresso pods and added a pinch of salt to them, and then I poured them into the ice cube trays. So now they're going to come to room temperature, and then I'll put them in when the coffee in them is cold. So that is how I do my iced coffee. I was putting in a bit of caramel and a bit of milk when I was making the ice cubes, and I found that it made them the consistency of the ice cube wasn't great. Nice, I would say, if I was making a frothy coffee, like if I was making a blended coffee, I should say. But for the coffee that I was making, it didn't really work. So this works better, just using plain coffee with a little bit of salt to cut the bitterness. And I find if I put the salt in while the coffee is hot, it just mixes better with the coffee than if I add it to cold. And that's what I do.